fear is not the truth. So when we are feeling fear and we are holding that frequency in our body, we're not in our authentic truth. Welcome to 5 Minute Frequency Tune Up. This is where you get to spend a few minutes with me and the guides, and we have a particular subject that we work with. And what the guides gave me today was the subject of fear. You may know the story of Nita Morjani, where she had stage 4 cancer and she passed over, and she got shown everything about her life. And when you look at that story, and I'll share the link below so you can actually listen to her story. She's got a book called Dying to Be Me. And one of the things that she found in her near-death experience was that when we are holding on to fear and all of those unwanted emotions, they create a message in the body. And so what the guides really wanted to do today was to help us by releasing any fear patterns, any fear programs, because we're preparing to step into the fifth dimension. And on January the 21st, there is an alignment with the planets where all the planets are in alignment. So same thing, right? There's an alignment with the planets. But I think there are 7 planets that are in alignment on January the 21st. So look out, because I'll probably do either a new moon or full moon. I can't remember what it is. But there will be an event then. And I'll make sure that it falls in that timeline of those planets aligning, because I really feel, and what the guides tell me, is that we will step really almost fully into the fifth dimension then. So we're really preparing and we're letting go right now. And of course, if we're holding on to fear, one of the things about fear is that, what it does is it appears to keep us safe, right? But actually what it's doing is stopping us, because when we're in fear, we're not in our truth. So if we're not in our truth, then we're not aligned to who we truly are. And when we're not aligned to who we truly are, that's when we can't live our life of freedom, because that is not a truth that we're living, if that makes sense. So let's see who comes in to help us with this, because, I'm really feeling that we're also going to gift a chamber here as well. My feeling is that the guides will give me, I think it's going to be I know it's going to be the PTSD trauma chamber. Okay, so that's what you're going to be placed into as a gift from us for a whole week when you listen to this video. So these videos go out, they're pre-recorded, and they go out on a Friday morning UK at 7:30 a.m. every single Friday. And they get pre-recorded before then. And actually, I'm recording this on the 1212 portal. And it has been a day of synchronicities. I don't know if it has for you. I've spoken to a few friends, they've said the same. And a day of receiving, which has been amazing. Just little things like the garage didn't ask me to pay. The dentist for my daughter didn't ask me to pay for an emergency appointment for her. It was like all these little things. And I got a refund from my electricity and gas, which is like, okay, thank you very much. Apparently I'd overpaid. So, there's a few things like that go on the 1212 portal. And tell me what has happened with you. So we are ready. Let's put our hands on our hearts. Take a deep breath. Let's see who wants to come in and work with us. So we have the Ascended Masters. They're around a lot these days. So we have the Ascended Masters coming in to work with us. We actually also have the Rahani Angels. Rahani means of one heart. And so let's invite all our beautiful guides and angels to be present with us. Yes, okay. So I actually have Melchizedek stepping forward, and what he's saying as he sort of blends with my energy here, he's saying that fear is a construct that we have created to create a perception of safety. And he says that this has served us well. However, as we are stepping into a new frequency, which cannot hold the density that it has held before, in times before, and in this lifetime before, our frequency, so what he's showing me is the cellular frequency. Our frequency is not able to hold the density anymore. And so as we release these old patterns, and we're going to do some of that today, we are able to stand more fully in light and therefore more fully in our truth. Okay, good. That's beautiful. Okay, so what he's showing me is we can just kind of think for a moment and have a thought about something that we may be perceiving as a fearful thing. So we might be afraid of lack, we might be afraid of passing over, dying, we might be afraid of something like that. We might be afraid for someone else, actually. So just hold that for a few seconds. We're not going to, go into it too deeply, but just hold that for a few seconds. And what Melchizedek is showing me is actually this beautiful quartz crystal. And I want you to imagine this is a very tall quartz crystal in front of you. And imagine that you are standing next to it. And as you stand next to it, you place your hands on the top of this quartz crystal. And as you place your hands on the top of this crystal, all of the fear that you have held within your body starts to be absorbed, wow, into this crystal. And so just take your time and just feel, maybe you feel yourself getting calmer, lighter, a lot freer. Just hold that crystal. Imagine that you're standing, holding the top of that crystal, and that all the fear that you may have held from now, from times before, your childhood, traumas that have happened to you, send it into this crystal to be transmuted. And so I hear a tone coming in. So I just want to bring this tone in for you. Take a deep breath. And still with your hands on the crystal, I want you just to take a deep breath and hold. And just now feel the energy of love from this crystal. Crystals are living energies. So just feel the love that is coming from that crystal. And feel it flooding into your body, filling up all of those spaces where fear used to be. Feel that love now in your body. When you feel ready, you can come back. So I hope that you could feel the release of your fear. And when you think about that thing that you were thinking about before, how does it feel? Definitely let me know in the comments. And just one announcement, next Monday, which is the 16th, there is a free event, and it's called Navigating the Old Earth to the New Earth. So I do hope you'll join me on that. Places are now really filling up because it's a free masterclass. I hope you manage to get space. I'm going to leave the link below in on this YouTube channel so that you can book in when you get it. And I look forward to seeing you. We've got a full moon coming up in Gemini on the 15th. There will be the recording. So there will be an activation, there will be meditation, and there will be healing that you can purchase. It's a pre-recorded event that'll be on my newsletter. So look out for my newsletter. If you're not already on my newsletter, pop over to my website, susankennard.co.uk, where you get a free video course when you put your email address in. What else do I want to say? So if you want to join that free event, we would love to have you. If you feel drawn to it, if you have questions about navigating from the old energy, the old earth, into the new earth, into this fifth dimensional abundant living, then that's an opportunity as well. I will take questions as well throughout. So lots of love, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic Friday when you get this healing. We're going to place you into the PTSD chamber. So I will leave the link here so that you can read about it. So from the moment that you listen to this video and you hear me saying this, you are now placed into the portal, into the Galactic Crystal Healing Chamber. That is your free will and your choice. You do not have to go in it, okay? It's your choice. It's your soul's choice. But if you would like to, then you're in it, okay? And let me know how you're getting on. As I said, I'll leave the link so you can read about it. I believe it's called PTSD and Empaths. So I hope it helps you all. So lots of love and see you very soon. Okay, bye for now.